University School of Hospitality Management stand for, and how do you differentiate it from all the other hotel management institutes in India? And have been running for the last 15-20 years. We are going to empower leaders and entrepreneurs. Namaskaram to all of you all. 1 year back, when we were launching School of Design Innovation. That time we had Professor Chakravarti from IIT Bombay, who was a dean. And thanks to you all, thanks to all that publicity we got and the articles which you all wrote, we succeeded. We had a good batch of 35 students who joined Design Innovation. We were planning hospitality management even then. Kani kuncham delay ayindi, and in the between, Professor Dr. Chef Thiru, who has been at Manipal and ITC hotels for the last 25 years, Jeevitam antano, atanu velli pattukoni teesvacham. Okay, because one thing we follow andi, and you all know that in any school we start at Mahindra University, the dean has to be a person of stature. Dean has to be a very experienced academic professional. And I'm happy to say that Chef Thiru, or Thiru and Pilustam atanni, atan pair actually very long, chodandi atani Thiru gana sambanatam manto padda peru, nakana padda peru, andikane anni Thiru and Pilustam antene. Chef Thiru has come and joined us, and we are saying January 2025, we are admitting 30 students into our BSc Culinary and Hospitality Management program. Okay. మీకు తెలుసు ఇవాళ పొద్దున నిన్న కూడా ఎంతో న్యూస్ వచ్చింది. వికాస్ ఖన్నా న్యూయార్క్లో మిషెలిన్ స్టార్ రెస్టారెంటర్, హీ హెస్ ఓపెన్డ్ అప్ అ న్యూ రెస్టారెంట్ బంగలో ఇన్ న్యూయార్క్ సిటీ విచ్ ఇస్ గోట్ అ మిషెలిన్ స్టార్. ఓకే, అండ్ వికాస్ ఖన్నా దేని గురించి మాట్లాడాడు? హీ టాక్డ్ అబౌట్ టేకింగ్ ది ఇండియన్ కల్చరల్ క్యూజిన్ ఓవర్సీస్ and making it a big brand, and forget about French, Italian, American cuisines. He said Indian cuisine lo anta ruchitana undo anta idundo adi paiki teeskuni velipadu atanu New York ki, and he is a restaurateur, he is an entrepreneur. And so Thiru has said, what will Mahindra University School of Hospitality Management stand for, and how do you differentiate it from all the other hotel management institutes in India which are running and have been running for the last 15-20 years? We are going to empower leaders and entrepreneurs. We want our graduates to go ahead, set up hotels, set up event management institutes, set up restaurants and get into those areas. And I think that's what our focus is going to be, to empower entrepreneurs and leaders in the area of hospitality management. Okay. Thiru has got a big presentation. He's going to talk about Yatane em chestado. Okay. We are already interviewing faculty and will be selecting faculty in the first week of January before students join for the January spring semester admissions of 30 students. Then in August, fall semester, we'll go back to the regular 60 students who will come into the program, So hospitality management is something we've been talking about under the university auspices for the last couple of years. And I'm pleased, absolutely delighted that we are starting this program. Thiru, over to you.
And on the outset, I take this opportunity to thank our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Madhuri, for giving me this opportunity. And also, it's my duties and responsibility to mention our Chancellor, Mr. Anand Mahindra, being a backbone of this university. As Dr. Madhuri said, that how we are going to differentiate. As you all know, we are here for launch of BSc Honors Culinary and Hospitality Management. Now, why this course? What is the purpose we are launching this? Mahindra University is an emerging university, and which is adding new schools, and this is going to be another feather added in the Mahindra University's crown. So this hospitality school going to be different from rest of the hotel management colleges and university which is offering this program. How it is going to be differentiate, and as our Honorable Vice Chancellor said, that we are empowering entrepreneurs and leaders. If you look at India's landscape, past and present and in future, how the industry is shaping up, particularly travel, tourism, which is enormous amount of change happened in the recent time, particularly post-COVID. So much changes happened, and we are all witnessing. People were scared that how this industry is going to bounce back. But however, which consumers are the king, and they are setting a standards and trends for us to serve. So this is a service industry, and which is ever evolving industry. So let us talk about the purpose of launching this program. This entrepreneurship and leadership empowering, which we are going to focus on this program, which is going to be a 4-year degree program and with spread of 8 semesters, and wherein students get an opportunity to get their hands dirty in terms of taking deep dive into culinary as well as hospitality. Most of the colleges which in the country which is offering this program, not this kind of program, but the hotel management or a culinary arts management, we are combining hospitality. Hospitality is a broad sectors which where students can fit into any services industry, whether it is a customer centric or which is in the innovation part where it is mixed with the culinary aspect. So that's what we want to do. So, so what we are going to do, we are going to launch in Jan 2025. We are going to take a small batch, 30 students. And so what is most important, the stakeholders, the parents, when or the students, aspiring students, when they taking any programs. So specifically, they are going to look into number one, the brand name. So we have already the brand name. We are established, very good brand name. And also the next one is which is talking about the curriculum. The curriculum is going to be crucial for the aspiring students. So if you look at that, our curriculum, which will be focused on interdisciplinary approach. Very few universities are offering an interdisciplinary approach, wherein we want to leverage the existing schools within the Mahindra University, how we can create impact of the future employability opportunities for this aspiring students. For let me say that few things which we would like to give you, like how you integrate AI and hospitality, because AI is going to play a crucial role in terms of whether it is in the hospitality or rest of the industry. But talking about specifically to hospitality industry, how do you enhance the customer experience? That is what going to learn in AI. Then we are going to introduce subject called, from blueprint to business. Most of the aspiring students the Gen Z wants to become an entrepreneur. They want to create a niche in the market. So we are going to teach them how do you conceptualize the business, how you convert into commercial form in 4 years of time when they come to us who's aspiring to become an entrepreneur. And the entrepreneurship with purpose, which is going to solve the social problems, not only making money, but also how they are going to create and impact societies, how they are going to create impact in the livelihoods of in and around the business where they are going to do. And then we are also going to introduce subject called culinary biotechnology. If you look at that, India, country like India progressing, at the same time young population we are talking about, but we are also getting into a lot of lifestyle diseases. So you know that our ancestors are using food as a medicine to cure most of the thing. But of late we got into Western influence and we forgotten our traditional practices of how to solve certain medical problem through food. But we want to bring into the, in the academic part where students are going to learn culinary pharmacology, culinary biotechnology. If you look at that, it is a integration between food science and the biotechnology. There are a lot of food which is coming in a commercial format which is called plant-based food. We were the first nation in the world to, practice vegetarianism. But today they call it plant-based food, but there are so much innovation has happened. So the reason which I am saying, we are not going to offer a traditional hotel management subject as it is. We are going to build foundation for the students with the traditional Indian ethos of hospitality, giving solid grounding. From there onwards, we are going to focus on interdisciplinary. That is what I am just quoting about AI in hospitality, culinary biotechnology, culinary pharmacology, and also business to blueprint to business, how they can be an emerging entrepreneurs to solve the societal needs. So focus on interdisciplinary. Then talking about infrastructure. So one is about the curriculum, second is about infrastructure. The curriculum has to be supported with the infra. So we are, in that way, it's great, for our, our Vice Chancellor and the Chancellor has agreed to create a world-class infrastructure, which is going to be unique in Asia, which is already, we are finalized the blueprint. The work is on. The next 6 months, we are going to get a brand new 2 hot kitchen and 1 show kitchen and the bakery and confectionery and the restaurant and the cafe, which is going to support students to get the real-time experience, where the students will go through the various level of learning, and then which is going to be exciting for them, the students who want to come and pursue this BSc Hospitality and the culinary management in our university. Then the third most important aspects, one is curriculum and talking about infrastructure. The third one is the faculty. They are the, going to be the change maker, taking the curriculum and integrating infrastructure, how they reach out to individual students who are aspiring to become a leaders in the future of this hospitality industry. So we are going to select the faculty very carefully, which having industry experience, and also they are going to have an innovation in their teaching. Today, engaging Gen Z in the classroom is a big challenge, because you have to be technically savvy, you have to challenge them, and also you have to give them an hand holding. They come with a different kind of problems. So every kid is unique and every kid is God's creation. We want to give focus on individual learning, and we would like to identify what kind of learners these kids, and we want to give them an hand holding and make sure that their dreams, which is achieved with the purpose what they come to our university.
ఒక్క నిమిషం అండి, sitting at the back, okay, he knows it. Absolute state of the art. The rooms also excellent, and the food and which Thiru is going to serve out there is going to be real top notch. And I think it's about time all of y'all came and spent a night in our guest house. You spend a night in the guest house, you'll realize what the Mahindra University hospitality program is going to be all about. That's why. Thiru.
So,
ఇంకో థింగ్ చెప్పాలి మీకు, because Thiru garu has got the designation chef attached to him. The chef, above all, the infrastructure. Ma'am, if you will come and see the infrastructure in the next 4 to 6 months, no hotel management campus in India is going to have this. An example is induction heating. No one has got induction heating kitchens in India. It's just too costly. But we are going ahead and doing it, because one of the aspects of induction heating is it takes care of the hospitality side in cruise liners. Okay. The other day a statement was made, most cruise liners are now filled with Indians.
Yeah.
They're just getting onto these cruises. Okay, which means that you've got to look at working with them, satisfying them. And that's the reason I think there's such a huge demand, That's why.
So what would be your intake capacity and what is the investment you have?
We are starting with 30 students in January, but in the August 25 session, we'll go back to 60 students in hospitality management. Besides that, we'll be having a lot of certificate programs. We are going to be doing a certificate program for our own partner, Mahindra Holidays. They're going to be sending us around 60 to 100 students in a batch, and we're going to train them and churn them out, So they go back and satisfy their inward requirement as such. That's why. Okay, you talk about investment. There's no level. You just ask me off the cuff. I'll say immediately they were going to put in around 50 to 70 crores into hospitality management, the kitchens which Thiru is talking about,